Hello and welcome to week 4 of my weekly vlogs for the musical MCAL. Today is Friday. So as we left it yesterday was the day that Clue 4 came out, Thursday, and I had just finished Clue 3 by the skin of my teeth that morning. And then finished the video and got it up for you guys. However, I hadn't actually finished Clue 3. I thought I had, but I hadn't. I had missed one final row, which was the row that you basically come back along this side. You work on the wrong side and you go back across and you collect all your short rows along here. And then when you get to this point, you stick in your eyelets. I'd totally skipped that row. It was on the back of my sheet because I'd printed it off. And it was on the back of my pattern sheet. So I luckily noticed it before I started Clue 4. Otherwise I would have been very confused. And then I haven't had chance to start Clue 4 because it was a very busy day. So I'm starting today and I'm going to have an extensive knitting day. But my hands and arms are actually hurting quite a bit. So I'm hoping, I'm not going to do myself any injury, but I'm hoping that I can actually knit all day because Clue 4 I think is going to be ginormous. As we left it with Clue 3, I hated it. Absolutely hated it. I love the 2 shawls. I love section 1 and 2 as a shawl. I love section 3 as a shawl. I don't like them combined. I don't think it looks like a shawl. I think it looks like 2 shawls stuck together. It just doesn't work for me, whether it's down to my colours or whether it's just, I don't know. I just don't think that works at all. Now, I have not seen Clue 4 because I don't watch the videos. I don't look at spoilers or anything. I try to work the entire mystery as a mystery. So I haven't seen it, but I have heard people say that it does really pull everything together and it's not. And even these were people who were saying, this is nuts, like what on earth? And then they were saying, I get it now. So that gives me a little bit of hope. And I hope I feel that way at the end as well. I hope. I did have a comment on my last episode, on my Clue 3 episode, saying that maybe I shouldn't be doing mystery shawls. But it's a mystery. You don't know if you're going to like it or not. And I am allowed to not like it. It's not against the rules to not like it. So, yeah, that was a bit weird. Like, maybe mysteries aren't for you. I love the mystery aspect. I couldn't do it more than once. Once a year is just enough. Thank you very much. Because of this, because if you really don't like it, it's like, oh. And it's disappointing. It is disappointing. But I love the mystery aspect of it. And I really do enjoy that part. So telling me that mysteries aren't for me because I don't like it just seems a little bit silly, really. Like, it's a mystery. We don't know what it's going to look like. So you don't know if you're going to like it or not. And not everybody's going to like it. And that's okay. I'm not like sending Stephen West to hell because I don't like his shawl. Like, it's ridiculous. It's just so silly sometimes. And it really drives me a bit bonkers that he's so utterly hero worshipped. And I just think, oh, come on now. He's a man. Anyway, the man has done me wrong. I don't like this. So let's see what Clue 4 brings and see if I can pull this monstrosity around and make it something that I do actually like. Otherwise, it will indeed be a cat blanket because they seemed to like it in the last episode, didn't they? So, yeah, I do need a new cat blanket for my desk actually because my little kitten keeps sleeping on my bag that my friend made for me and I want my bag back. So maybe this is what this is. Time will tell. Okay, I will see you very soon. I'm going to crack on with Brioche. I'm going to do the Brioche option. It is just Brioche at the minute. As far as I'm aware, I did I did read like the first couple of rows, and it's straight across brioche for a bit. So I think. So I'm going to get on with that. I won't like keep checking in every time I do something unless it's like nuts. You will see me soon. Like literally in a second. So I know I said I wasn't going to check in case disaster happened. I think I tempted fate. I'm just coming to the end of the first row. Hang on, I'm going to try and balance this here because I've only got one hand because I don't let go. Look what's happened. Can you see that? So my cable for my needle has snapped. Don't lose more. Oh my God, it's come out of my needle. I've got all them stitches just lying there. Oh, I just, I'm just having a great time. I really am having a great time. So, I'm going to very carefully put this down and go and get another needle, another cable, and try and save this. I'm not in a great place. Honest to God. Right, in a bit. So I had been picking these up and I thought it was recording, and then my camera timed out and basically told me it wasn't recording at all. So you've missed half of it. I don't know how much I actually filmed, but whether I filmed about getting my chiagu set or what. But basically, if I found my chiagu set, I couldn't find it when I originally wanted to cast this on, and I've found it now, and yeah, I'm going to not bother with these. I am relieved because I was worried it was going to have come out at the eyelet section and that would just be a nightmare to pick up. But it hasn't. It's up to here. So they're all a mess. When I pick up stitches, I tend to just grab whatever and get it back on the needle and then fix it once it's on the needle. So I'm going to transfer all of these across without pulling that end out. What a nightmare. I was placing markers every 100 stitches, so at least there's that. Oh my God, what a blooming disaster. Right. Back to knitting. Well, sort of. Thank God it wasn't a brioche row. That's all I'm going to say. Thank God it was just knitting to one side and it wasn't all brioche, because that would have been an absolute nightmare. I did lose a marker some in between here, I think, so that must be 200 stitches there. Yeah, right, I'm gonna, oh, I've got so much like fixing to do, look, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. But it'll be fine. Look, I'm dropping a stitch. Right, I'm going before I drop any more. Okay, funny angle because the cat sat on my chair. But I've managed to get it all back on the needles. I've managed to fix most of it. I've just gone through and counted and I'm a stitch short. But like I said, I've got little cat markers in to show every 100 stitches. So these 100 stitches are fine. But then in this section here, I do have penis markers because that's how I'm feeling about this project right now. But there's a couple with like, I haven't picked up the stitch properly there, and again here, and then this one I've noticed that there's a yarn over that I've missed. I'm not even showing you. There's a yarn over that I've missed, so that's the missing stitch. So I don't know whether you saw them, but this, you can see in the back, I haven't picked up the stitches properly. There's a loop hanging in the back, and the same with this one along here. There's just, the loop is hanging down, so I just need to pick them up again. But I'm going to do the row of brioche now and then correct them as I get to them. And I know that I've got the right amount of stitches because that yarn over wasn't counted. It's 12 o'clock. I'm supposed to have done like 4 rows by now at least. I haven't. So get cracking. Right, so today is Saturday. And I'm only just getting started, and it's like 1:45 in the afternoon, not in the morning. This is how far I got yesterday. So I've done 5 rows of brioche, but each, obviously that's actually 10 rows because each row has to be worked twice with it being brioche. But yeah. It just sounds like I've done nothing. I did 5 rows yesterday, but I did 10, and they're long, 470 odd stitches. This is the back. So I've got a long way to go. I've got another 1, 2, 3 rows of brioche, which is actually 6 rows, and then move on to a stripe, I think. Part of me wishes I'd done garter, might have been faster. Yeah, solid stripe, which pretty much is just a stocking stitch, or is it a garter? Garter stripe, by the looks of that. And then back to brioche. So it literally sounds like it's brioche, garter stripe in one colour, 2 colour brioche, like 2 colour brioche, garter stripe 1 colour, 2 colour brioche, garter stripe 1 colour, 2 colour brioche. I-cord cast off. I don't know. Looks like I haven't got the end, but that's what it looks like. It is. Yeah. I'm still not in love. People are saying that it all comes together. I think there's a lot of people saying to me that it's a shawl. It's not a display shawl. It's a shawl to wear, and it looks great when it's on. So hopefully. The fingers are crossed. I don't know. See what happens. So I'm going to crack on. There's nothing really to show you. Like, it's brioche and garter stripes. So I'll crack on. Hopefully not make any mistakes. The fix took me a long time yesterday. That losing them stitches because that needle broke. And then having to pick them back up, get them on a different needle, and then fix them all. And there was a few that had dropped right down, and I was having to pick them back up, and all of that took me a good hour and a half yesterday. So that shaved off a lot of my knitting time. So that really wasn't a welcome thing. Not that it ever is. So yeah, so now it's time to crack on. Hello, so it's now Sunday. I did a fair bit yesterday, but it's slow going. So this is how far I've got. So obviously the brioche, and then there's like a garter stripe. Well, it's not a garter stripe, it's a reverse stocking stitch actually. And then brioche again. I didn't realise until I did it, but the garter stripe has eyelets across the top of just, so hang on, let's go this way. So the wavy section, I didn't realise that the eyelet, sticking claws in me. I didn't realise that the garter stripe, or the reverse stocking stitch stripe here, has eyelets like this to keep it wavy, but just over that. So like the edge is going to be wavy under there and then straight under this part, I think. Because it's got like the big feather and fan thing going on still. Anyway, my cat's on my knee and he's got himself tangled in lots of yarn and oh dear. So I can't tell, a couple of you have commented and said you can't wait to see what I think of Clue 4. I actually can't tell what I think of Clue 4 because it's kind of bunched on my needles. I can't lay it out. So I'm not going to really know until I'm done. I am currently at approximately 507 stitches. No, I'm at more than that. Oh, there's no stitch count further down. So I'm around about there. I've got to do some more repeats and get this brioche in. Then there's another stripe. So there's this brioche, another stripe, but in A, which is my pinky colour. Then another set of brioche, which I think is orange and dark brown. And then the cast off. But it's Sunday. I really want to try and get a lot done today and tomorrow so I can get it blocked soon, because obviously I want it blocked and done for Thursday to stick with the theme of getting each clue done in a week. But obviously Clue 4 includes blocking, so we'll see. But I want to get it done now. I am constantly thinking about other things I could be knitting. And last night I woke up and I couldn't sleep for designs I want to knit. I just want to knit on something else and not this. So yeah, last night I couldn't sleep because all the designs that are in my head kept pop. You could be doing that one, you could be doing that one, and you've got the yarn for that, you could be doing that. So that was, yeah, annoying. So I'm going to crack on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more rounds of brioche, but it's actually 8 rounds because you do each one twice. I've been carving pumpkins and doing some Halloween decorations with my son this morning. That's the other issue. My 2 sons are both off school now. Well, one goes to college, but they're off. Stop sticking your claws in me. They're off for a week. So I will have my one at college is 17. I won't really need to deal with him that much, but my younger one is 9, and I do need to, you know, make sure he's fed and watered and stuff at least. And we're also like going and doing a couple of bits of Halloween stuff, so I really do need to crack on. On Tuesday I am going out for coffee with friends though, and it's a knit and natter, so I will be sitting knitting, so I'm going to properly focus on it then. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to crack on and I'll report back if there's anything to report about, but there really isn't. It's just get it knit. Hello. It's Monday night, and I've hit a snag. So, not my usual way of filming because I've got you in my hand rather than on the tripod. But this is where I'm at. So I've done 2 rows of the brioche, I've done the stripe, then the next row and then the stripe. And then this brioche just doesn't seem to be working out. I don't know what I've done. It doesn't look right to me. It looks like it should be orange front facing and the dark brown should be on the back. But for some reason, I don't know. I'm not very good at reading brioche, but it just looks like the back is also knitted. It's not like going behind. I don't know. And part of me feels like pulling it out and doing it again. I've done, what have I done? 5 rows of it, which is like really 2.5, because every row you do twice on brioche. I don't know whether to pull it out or to just crack on. I can't decide. I think it's because it's the dark brown. I can't tell if it is a mistake or not. But they look like knitted stitches to me. Let me show you. So they look like they're knitted. Is that focusing? They're knitted, they're knitted. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you can see that, I don't know, because they kind of look knitted, don't they? So maybe it is right. I think it's really hard to tell. I think maybe that one's right and the next one's wrong. Oh, I don't know. I'm not really up for pulling it all out because I'm on like 535 stitches now. That's a lot to rip out and pick up. I might just carry on and just hope it doesn't stand out as a mistake. Maybe if it does, then I have to pull it out. I've not had a chance to knit at all today. This is literally the first chance. It's 10:30 at night. And it's the first chance I've had to pick it up, and I'll only be knitting for like an hour. But tomorrow I am going for a knit and natter with friends. We're going out for our lunches and we're going to be sat knitting, and obviously I'm taking this. So I'm hoping to get a massive chunk of it done. Because I also have a sock that I need to finish by the 29th for my own Cal. So, yeah. I will take my camera along with me and film a little bit tomorrow, but I'm just a little bit like, do I really have time to pull this little bit out, or should I just crack on and make sure the rest of it is right and hope that it just sits right? I'm so fed up with it now. So I'm going to decide, I'm going to have a good look at it now and just decide. I think because it's dark brown, it's really difficult to see. So I might shine a torch on it with my phone and see if I can see better, because my light in here is quite dark. Anyway, I'll keep you posted and let you know. If I pull it out, I'll tell you. But if I crack on, I'll just show you what happens tomorrow and see how far I get tomorrow. Oh, I just want it done. Okay, so you're in my hand again. I apologise. I just can't afford to get my tripod. It's really late. I decided to keep on knitting and not pull out. And the front is looking like this, which seems correct. But the back looks like this, which definitely is not. That's what it should be looking like. It just looks like a jumbled mess. I don't actually know what I've done and where I went wrong. I can kind of read brioche, but not like, what's the word? Like, not so much confidently, but not, well, yeah, not confidently. I can kind of read it, but I'm not 100% on the same page. So I'm a bit like, are you right? What have I done wrong? I don't know what I've done wrong. The back shouldn't look like that. Which means I'm going to have to pull it out. Just to that pink stripe. Luckily the pink stripe is just a knitted row, so I can kind of pick it up before I rip it out. But I'm going to have to do that. It is now 11:15 p.m, so it's not happening tonight. So I will probably be doing that on my little knit and natter tomorrow. Never mind. It's okay. But I am nearly done. I've literally got this brioche section and then the bind off. I don't think I'll get that all done tomorrow. I was hoping to, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I think I'll get a lot of it done tomorrow because I'm literally just sitting knitting with friends. And then I'll have the night to knit as well. Wednesday I haven't got a lot of time. I'm out in the day, and then I've got a Halloween party on the night with my son. I might have a couple of hours in the middle of the day. So maybe Thursday is the day that I get this finished, and then I can get this video up for you on Friday, I'm hoping. I don't feel like I filmed a lot anyway. I don't know. There just hasn't really been a lot to talk about. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have to see how it goes. I really don't want to have to pull it out, but I'm going to have to because it's obviously looking funky on the back, sorry, so it's going to look funky on the front. And I didn't come this far to like have funky brioche. So I'm going to log off for now and pull that back and then see how I get on tomorrow. And I'll let you know. Hello, it is, what day are we on? Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And I am out having the knit and natter, like I said, with Em. Hi. And we're with Ange. And I have brought my monstrosity with me. So, like I said last night, I don't know what's happened to my brioche, but it's gone very wrong. So I'm going to sit and pull this bit out just to the stripe, and then I'm going to try and get at least the brioche done. While I'm sat here, my tripod's quite low in here, so I have to do this. So, yeah, I'll get this off the needles. How lovely. Can't wait. Right, so today is Wednesday, and this is how far I got yesterday. So it is correct now, because you see on the back it's right. But after pulling it out, that's all I managed to get done. It just takes so long. There's like 540 something stitches, I think. So I just need to get cracking, but like I say, it's Wednesday. I cannot imagine me getting this done, especially with an I-cord cast off. But I'm just going to crack on as fast as I can, get as much done. I want to try and at least finish the brioche today, and then it's the cast off. But then obviously I've got to block it. But yeah, I will keep you posted. Not much else to really say other than I've just got to get going. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit. Hello, you're in my hand again. I can't be bothered to get my tripod out. Right, so I've finished the brioche, and it's just the cast off to do. If I had time, because it's 3 brioche, there's like A and D, D and C, C and B. So I would like to do B and A. I don't know. I feel like that's what you should do. But I'm not. I'm going to cast off. I'm going to bind off. And I don't think I've got enough yarn anyway. I haven't weighed anything, but I've literally got this much A, this much D, this much C, and where are you? Oh, he's over here. This much B. So there's not a lot of each. The bind off is a striping bind off of A and B, which is probably why, yeah, I was going to do A and B brioche, but you're doing A and B I-cord bind off, but it's striped, which I've never really done before, and I wasn't 100% because I don't know about striped bind off, a striped I-cord, sorry. It's okay. Part of me feels like just doing a plain one. I don't know. Well, I've followed the pattern this far. I feel like I should just continue to follow the pattern. I have followed it this far, and I've stuck to the colours exactly how he's said. So I probably will just do it. And then I know I've definitely got enough yarn as well. I've definitely got enough to do a bind off in B, D or C. A, I'm not as certain of A for a full bind off, but if it's striped with B, can you imagine if I get halfway through and it's striped with B and then I can't? It'll be fine. Right. It is Wednesday night though. It is 10 p.m. So I doubt it's going to get finished tonight. I'm going to give it a good go. I apologise for the washing behind me. I've got duvet cover, clean duvet cover that needs to be put away. It's 10 o'clock. I've got to go and read my son a chapter of his book. And then start this bind off. I don't think it'll be finished tonight, and I do need to get this blocked before I can end the video. I'm hoping I can get a good chunk of it done tonight and then finish it in the morning. See, my son has appointments in the morning and stuff. It's really awkward at the minute with my kids being off school and college, because I'm kind of doing bits and bobs for them, and it's really slowed my knitting down. But I'm going to do the best I can, get this blocked. I want this blocked by tomorrow night, edit the video, and then hopefully it's dry, I can show you it and get the video up on Friday afternoon. Fingers very tightly crossed. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm going to get on and get this bound off, cast off, and then blocked and see how I feel about it. I don't feel as bad now, but I can't properly see it, so we'll see. And apparently it looks better worn, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to go because I'm just rambling at you. And it's not getting the cast off done, is it? So I will see you very soon. Hello. Right, we're having a change of plan. So, no, it's not with the shawl. So, today is Thursday. It is about 4 p.m. and I have had zero knitting time today. This is where I got to last night. So, I finished... Oh, my cat has a cardboard bag and she's inside it. Just so you know what the noise is. Okay, so I finished the brioche and started the cast-off, I-cord cast-off. I'm not a massive fan of this striping, but I'm this far and I'm not starting now. It is what it is. I've got all of this to go. And frankly, I know that it's going to take me ages today. It's going to take the rest of the day. And then after today, it's going to need to be blocked and then dry and all the rest of it. And I want this video out so you can see my progress. Don't want to leave it too long. So what I've decided to do is stop the video here so you know exactly where I'm at. And then there'll be a little video of me finishing it off, blocking it, getting it dry, wearing it, and my final thoughts on it. I'll do that and I'll try and get that done over the weekend, possibly, hopefully. I really want this done. I really want it off the needles. I'm really sick of it. I'm dreading blocking it because blocking in my house when something's massive is a bit of a nightmare. It's really hard to get things dry and the cats just pulling pins out and sit on it and get cat hair all over it. It's just a bit of a mess. But I'm going to try really hard to get it blocked and done. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I am absolutely worn out with it. It's been quite a slog this time. It has been a fun knit. And I have learnt a couple of things. There's a lot of it I did know already how to do, but I've learnt a couple of things. I can read my brioche better than I ever could because I've made mistakes on it. So that's good. What else have I learnt? Modular knitting, maybe. I don't do a lot of modular knitting. Oh, these cats. I don't do a lot of modular knitting, so maybe that. But I'm not gonna lie, not a lot. Like, I've done pretty much all of the techniques before. But yeah, it has been fun. To an extent, I've just got a little bit. I think if I loved it, I would still be really enjoying it. It's just because I'm not hugely fond of it. Now, I did say in Clue 3 that I hated it, and at that point I really did. Now I'm kind of like it's okay stage. So we'll see what it's like when it's off the needles, blocked, and I can try it on. I've stole a bag off them because they're making so much noise. So I'll give them it back in a minute. That's where I'm at. I'm going to say goodbye for now and I will see you in a couple of days, hopefully, when I can finish the next part. Hi. Right, I'm going to go and I will see you very, very soon with the next part, but I am going to call this a day for this one. And then there'll be a little mini one next. Thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you feel like it, or a thumbs down if you feel like that too. And I'll see you very soon. Bye.